Who that nation? Keeping it real family. How you doing? Come on in. I'm proud to announce the 5th annual Coach Rock football camp, which is free to kids ages 5 to 12. This year's camp will be held at the Ready Playground, which is at 7500 Benson Street in New Orleans, Louisiana. Donations are needed and welcome. All funds collected will go toward t-shirts and medals for every kid in attendance, as well as providing Gatorade and water and a meal at the conclusion of camp. If you would like to volunteer or be a sponsor of this great event, please contact the legendary Coach Rock at alfredrock87gmail.com. That's alfredrock87@gmail.com. And as always, love and who that. How you doing? Come on in. I'm Dolph 17, and this is your sports juice of the day. Before I even get started, let me just give a very big happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day to all you queens out there. Keep doing what you're doing, and we love you. I want to send out a special happy Mother's Day to my beautiful wife, to my lovely mother, to my beautiful sisters. Love you all. Enjoy your day. Family, fellas, kids, mamas should not, I repeat, mothers today should not be in the kitchen cooking. They should be sitting back with their feet up. They should be getting the raw treatment because the day is all about them. And that's all I got to say about that. I know y'all gonna do the right thing. But with that being said, family, let's get down to business. Well, some shocking news broke in the NBA as the Phoenix Suns are reportedly moving on from head coach Monty Williams. Monty Williams, 1 year removed from winning the Coach of the Year and 2 years after making the NBA Finals, is no longer the head coach of the Phoenix Suns. This is courtesy of NBA.com. The Phoenix Suns have dismissed Monty Williams, the winningest regular season coach over the last 3 years. Monty has been foundational to our success over the past 4 seasons, General Manager James Jones said in his statement. We are filled with gratitude for everything Monty has contributed to the Suns and to the Valley community. Phoenix moves on from Williams, who won Coach of the Year and guided the Suns to their first finals appearance since 1993. After the team suffered a second consecutive blowout elimination loss in the Western Conference semifinals in 2022, the Suns blew a 2-0 lead to Dallas and lost Game 7 at home by 33 points. After tying their 2023 West semifinal series with Denver at 2-2, Phoenix once again ousted at home, this time by 25 points in Game 6. Neither day feels good, Williams said after the loss earlier this week to Denver when asked to compare last season's debacle to this year's season-ending loss. Jones hired Williams in 2019 when Robert Sarver still owned the Suns. All Williams did was proceed to lift the Suns' culture and winning rate, culminating in a finals run that simultaneously snapped the longest playoffs drought in team history. They followed that up with a franchise record 64-win season in 21-22, only to be stunned by the Dallas Mavericks. The 22-23 season went less smoothly for Williams and the Suns. Veteran starter Jay Crowder at the beginning of the year, of course, we all remember, he requested a trade and did not suit up for the team before ultimately being dealt as part of a blockbuster deal that brought Kevin Durant from Brooklyn to Phoenix. Yet Durant's arrival was immediately met by the same ill injury luck that plagued the team all season, and the newly arrived superstar played in just 8 games with his new team before the playoffs. So yes, family, the Phoenix Suns have moved on from Monty Williams. Monty Williams is a very good coach. He will definitely land on his feet. The Suns are reportedly going after Tyronn Lue this summer. They will be hot and heavy trying to get Tyronn Lue away from the LA Clippers. So we'll see how that goes. But again, Monty Williams is out as head coach of the Phoenix Suns. He has been the winningest regular season coach for the last 3 seasons, but his teams have came up short in the playoffs. So Monty Williams is out as head coach of the Phoenix Suns. Family, when we come back, we'll take a look at the Major League Scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Who that nation? Keeping it real, family. How you doing? Come on in. I'm proud to announce the 5th annual Coach Rock football camp, which is free to kids ages 5 to 12. This year's camp will be held at Garretti Playground, which is at 7500 Benson Street in New Orleans, Louisiana. Donations are needed and welcome. All funds collected will go toward t-shirts and medals for every kid in attendance, as well as providing Gatorade and water and a meal at the conclusion of camp. If you would like to volunteer or be a sponsor of this great event, please contact the legendary Coach Rock at alfredrock87gmail.com. That's alfredrock87@gmail.com. And as always, love and who that. Who that nation? Keeping it real, family. How you doing? Come on in. I'm proud to announce the 5th annual Coach Rock football camp, which is free to kids ages 5 to 12. This year's camp will be held at Garretti Playground, which is at 7500 Benson Street in New Orleans, Louisiana. Donations are needed and welcome. All funds collected will go toward t-shirts and medals for every kid in attendance, as well as providing Gatorade and water and a meal at the conclusion of camp. If you would like to volunteer or be a sponsor of this great event, please contact the legendary Coach Rock at alfredrock87gmail.com. That's alfredrock87@gmail.com. And as always, love and who that.
Welcome back. Again, I'm Dose17, and this is your juice of the day, family. So we want to welcome everybody back. Now, we know the NFL draft was just held a few weeks ago, and a lot of rookies are now in minicamp. The rookie minicamps are on the way. And with that being said, family, let's take a look. Let's head up to the NFC North and check in on how one rookie seems to be doing so far. And I'm talking about none other than the young man who would have won the Heisman Trophy if he would have stayed healthy. I think the Detroit Lions have their quarterback of the future. And his name is none other than Mr. Hendon Hooker. And you can find this article on NFL.com. After being selected by the Detroit Lions in the third round, quarterback Hendon Hooker was present at the team's rookie minicamp on Saturday. However, he was not a full participant. Hooker did not put a timetable on his return to the field, but was optimistic about his progress from a torn left ACL suffered on November 19, 2022. Listen, family, there is no doubt in my mind, if you're watching college football this past season, before this young man got injured, he was arguably the best player in college football. And to me, he was the front runner for the Heisman Trophy. And one thing that this young man has demonstrated the last 2 years of his collegiate career, he valued the football. He did not turn over the football. And that is something that you really can't teach. Look, there were a lot of people when he coming out were saying that the offense that he was in was limited. But if the offense was limited and he only had 1 or 2 reads, that means the defense, they knew he only had 1 or 2 reads, but they still couldn't stop him. So I think Detroit definitely hit a jackpot with this young man. And it goes on to read, entering this first year in the same model, same mentality I've had all my life. This is Hendon Hooker speaking. Let's get better every day, Hooker said. You'll never stay the same. You either get better or you get worse. I don't want to have any decline in my game, so I'm continuing to work my tail off day to day. Mental reps, taking reps behind the quarterbacks that are in, and just playing the game in my mind until I can actually get out there, but I'm still preparing and I'm hungry. I'm ready to compete. And that's from Hendon Hooker, the Detroit Lions 3rd round pick this year. Listen, I think the Lions got to possibly, I know I said it and say it again, I think the Lions possibly got their quarterback of the future in Mr. Hendon Hooker. Also, Bills rookie tight end Dalton Kincaid happy to take the field after dealing with a back injury. So Dalton Kincaid, who was one of my favorite players coming out this draft this year, I think he's a very special talent, and I think he's going to do great up there with Josh Allen in the Buffalo Bills. All right, family, when we come back, we're going to talk some more football, family. Because, family, I don't know if you know this, but there was a professional championship game played this night. And by the way, that championship's coming back to North Texas, baby. And when we come back, we'll check in on tonight's XFL championship. We'll be right back.
Who that nation? Keeping it real, family. How you doing? Come on in. I'm proud to announce the 5th annual Coach Rock football camp, which is free to kids ages 5 to 12. This year's camp will be held at Goretti Playground, which is at 7500 Benson Street in New Orleans, Louisiana. Donations are needed and welcome. All funds collected will go toward t-shirts and medals for every kid in attendance, as well as providing Gatorade and water and a meal at the conclusion.
Welcome back, family. Welcome back. Well, last night in San Antonio, Texas, the XFL held this championship game, and it was an upset. The 9-1 DC Defenders came in almost a two-score favorite, but the Arlington Renegades were having nothing of it. That's right, those young men right up the road from North Texas and Arlington, Texas, went down the road to San Antonio and walked all through the DC Defenders. Do not let the 35-26 score fool you. It was not that close. It was not that close. And taking a look at the stats, the MVP was Luis Perez, who started the season with the Las Vegas franchise, but was traded when the team announced that they will be gone in another direction with younger players, and he was thus traded to Arlington. And all he did was lead Arlington to the XFL championship. Luis Perez was 26 of 36 for 288 yards with 3 touchdowns and a long of 41. So the 2023 XFL champions are the Arlington Renegades. Congratulations to Coach Bob Stoops. That's right, Coach Bob Stoops, formerly of Oklahoma himself, has won a professional football championship in the XFL. Again, the Arlington Renegades, 35, the DC Defenders, 26. Congratulations to the Arlington Renegades, your 2023 XFL champions. And when we come back, family, we'll go into the world of golf and check the leaderboard at the AT&T Byron Nelson Classic. We'll be right back, family.
If you would like to volunteer or be a sponsor of this great event, please contact the legendary Coach Rock at alfredrock87gmail.com. That's alfredrock87@gmail.com. And as always, love and who that.
All right, family. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, family, at the AT&T Byron Nelson Classic, Mother's Day, the final round is shaping up to be very, very interesting. We have a 3-way tie at the top of the leaderboard as American Austin Eckroat leads with a -16, and he's tied with Zicheng Du and Ryan Palmer at -16. Jason Day, Vincent Norman, Sawoo Kim, and Scotty Scheffler are all tied in a 4-way tie for 4. They're only 2 shots behind. So tomorrow's final round at the Byron Nelson AT&T Golf Classic, man, is going to be something to behold. Can Austin, can he hold it? Or will Ryan or Zay Ching come from behind? Well, not behind because they're tied, but will Ryan or Zay Ching overtake Austin to walk away with the 2023 Byron Nelson Classic? Well, only time will tell. Something to look forward to tomorrow, as well as, family, don't forget, in the NBA tomorrow is a Game 7. The Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers. There's nothing like a Game 7. Winner take all. Simply put, win or go home. Well, family, I want to thank you all for joining me for today's Juice of the Day. I'm Dog 17. Reminding you can join myself and my co-host, the legendary Coach Rock, every Wednesday and Friday at 8:30 p.m. Central for the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. This week, we're scheduled to have the one and only Mr. Ross Jackson. We haven't confirmed the date yet, so let me back up. We're anticipating in having Mr. Ross Jackson. He's a busy man, and I want to check with Mr. Jackson and see how his schedule is, if he'll be able to join us Wednesday or Friday. But we'll definitely let you guys know. You also, family, you can follow us on YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, Twitch, and Spotify. And if this is your first time checking in on the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast, how you doing? Come on in and join the family. Listen, all you got to do to be part of the fun is what? Come on in. Like, subscribe, support, and donate. Share. Come be part of the family. Come have a good time. We have a good time here. We always open up the lines, let the family members come on and speak. I want to know what you think, and I'm not going to just sit here. Coach is not just going to sit here and just hear us talk the whole time. That ain't how we work over here. We family, and that's what we mean. We let the family come in, voice your opinion, how you feel, and hey, that's just how we rock. But again, before we get out of here, once again, I would like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Please enjoy your day. And to all the family members out there, everyone, please stay safe. Enjoy the day. Have a great work week. We'll see you guys Wednesday for the show. Again, please, we pay attention to your notifications. We'll let you know about Mr. Jackson, about Mr. Ross Jackson, the host of the Locked On Saints podcast. If you don't know who Mr. Ross Jackson is, come on by, you'll find out, man. He's just excellent at what he does. He's a class act, man, and he's family. And he'll be coming on this week, hopefully, to spend some time with us as the Saints rookie minicamp is wrapping up this weekend. So with that being said, I want to thank you guys for being here. And look, y'all know how we always get out of here. Love and who that. And we see everybody Wednesday. We out. Keeping It Real Who That Sports Pod. Legendary Coach Rock. Dog 17. Let's rock. Who that? Boss kick. Black and gold. Let's go. First and goal from the one. Best believe we go punch. Punching in, get them punch. With them Saints, watch us march. Down the field, down your throat. Keeping it real, who the sports. Breaking news, interviews. Open lines just for you. Call in, join in. Pale Nation, just win. B.I., Mount Zion, Coach Green, oh my. CJ, JV. Trick or trade, Jose. Keep it real, baby. Keep it real, baby. Keep it real, baby. Keep it real, baby.
Who that nation? Keeping it real, family. How you doing? Come on in. I'm proud to announce the 5th annual Coach Rock football camp, which is free to kids ages 5 to 12. This year's camp will be held at Garretti Playground, which is at 7500 Benson Street in New Orleans, Louisiana. Donations are needed and welcome. All funds collected will go toward t-shirts and medals for every kid in attendance, as well as providing Gatorade and water and a meal at the conclusion of camp. If you would like to volunteer or be a sponsor of this great event, please contact the legendary Coach Rock at alfredrock87gmail.com. That's alfredrock87@gmail.com. And as always, love and who that.